Alright, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. I'm me, bada bee. Alright, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that sounds fucking smorgerific. Alright, let's go at everyone. Yeah. I had something for this, and I forgot it. So, yeah. KOTOR. Alright, now time for everyone's favorite part of the stream. The part of the stream where I start up Star Wars KOTOR. Then I go to options, graphics, screen resolution, and I change it. I change the screen resolution to 1280 by 1024. All right, and I do it. And now I hit close, and now I hit close, and now I alt tab out back to desktop. And then Nvidia has a fucking freak out. Then I boot up flawless widescreen. Then I swap over to KOTOR, which then the KOTOR plugin, which then tries to inject the plugin into the KOTOR launch file. And it then fails and crashes. Then I boot up KOTOR again so that it can find the KOTOR address. Wait for it, it's doing it. It didn't do it. It crashed immediately. Then we start up KOTOR a third time. This is rare. We don't always need a third time. There are... See, this flawless widescreen thing is such a huge pain in the ass. And there are, like, plugins for way more modern games that I cannot possibly imagine why you would want to use this for a modern game. Okay, the injection has succeeded, actually. If you can believe that. We actually don't need to go one more time, which is uncommon. So let's see when we change to actual real resolution. Resolution change successful. Holy shit, everyone. We might be Gucci Mane up in this shit right now. We might be cooking with Gucci. Alright. 12:30, 9:31, 31, 1932, 1932. Alright, mate, how are you doing tonight? Alright. I took a shower. I took a hot shower. Took a rare hot shower. And now I think I have first degree burns all over my arms. Because I'm not used to showers that are hot. Made it to the Amala Temple because you're used to easy mode for quick grinding. I've turned this 50-hour game into a 25-hour one. That's how you do. That's how you do. Good, there's nothing on Tatooine to get the attention of the Sith, right?
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
I love that he just immediately assumed. He's like, look, I can tell you got the mask on. You have your one of your companions is just wielding guns out in the open. I don't know if anyone noticed, because I haven't been using the webcam lately, but I replaced my old, tall, pink glass with this cool, transparent orange one that's, like, square-shaped. One, it's easier to clean, because there were little plastic, like, dingaloos at the bottom of the pink one, but, like, I think you're supposed to drink out of the flat, but I've been drinking out of corners, and it's like a perfect funnel to put liquid directly into my throat. All glass... Look, all I'm saying is maybe in the future every glass should become a triangle. You ever think about that? You ever think just all glasses are triangular? Anything out of the order? Okay, alright, now hold on. I really just pictured, like, a world where all glasses were triangular, and I can't not picture a fully triangular glass world that isn't just, like, some, like, vision of the future where, like, everything is, like, chrome and white and people are wearing bodysuits. Like, that sounds like cheap sci-fi movie kind of, like, set design. In the future, everything is chrome. People wear bodysuits, and all the glasses are triangular. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taurus. That's all anyone from Off-World is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. The war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here.
Did you try walking down to the actual building? Know anything more local?
No.
No, you don't know, or no, you won't tell me?
Just no. I don't look for trouble. You'll have to talk to people yourself if you want more than that. If you don't mind.
Alright, first questions.
Alright then. Just keep it brief, will you? I got customers.
I'll buy your bullshit. I want to ask about things I hear on Tatooine.
What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little honey.
I hate sand. It's rough and coarse and gets all over. Tell me about racing.
I don't deal with any of that. Mata the Hutt has a lock on everything race-related on Tatooine.
That scene takes place on Tatooine, doesn't it? You went to talk to the lady at the counter? Oh, did she point you online? I got some questions about hunting.
You got a license there, don't you? Faz's Lodge will be open to you now. Nothing more I can tell you about hunting that his lot won't. And since you got that license from Zerka, you know they look for bounties of their own. They're the ones with credits to pay and interest to protect.
She just asked for my name and number. Do you know if they're actually well, okay, hold on. They said hiring. So if they're hiring, they may call you back.
All right, then. Just keep it brief, will you? I got customers.
Anything for sale?
Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Security tunneler. Oh, I forgot about this. One-time item employs anti-encryption software and electronic interface to improve the user's ability to bypass locking mechanisms on doors and containers. Containers. Buy all of them because I'm a trillionaire. Oh, we can just buy. Okay, first off, we have a Bothan Shukka, which does it does 3 damage. Crits on a 20. For those that don't know, by the way, crits on a 20 is very common. She has a thick East European accent, so I may have missed a detail of 2. Well, here's hoping it works out for you. What kind of building is it, if you don't mind me asking? Anyway, yeah, most weapons crit on a 20. So crits on a 20 and does ×3. That's not weird. That's normal. Most things. It's actually weirder for something to crit on a 19. Attack +2. Very effective device used by Bothan Elite. Some systems. You know, we got Rogue One. When are we getting the sequel to Rogue One? When are we going to find out about all the Bothans to get the plans for the second Death Star? Where's that? Where's that movie? Some systems consider simple possession of one as grounds for execution as a spy. High-density discharge cells make this item unwieldy and unusable in the offhand. Store in an outland mall. We got a Krath Blood Blade. It does 211 crits on a 19. It's balanced and it's got a +1 to attack. Twisted by the dark side. This Krath weapon. I'm gonna be honest. I used to know what a Krath was, and I currently have forgotten. Is as deadly as a modern vibroblade. It was meant for assassination and a catorsis weave that prevents lightsaber sparring damage, ensured that even Jedi must respect it. Alright, we got a vibroblade. We got a Bothan quick draw. Does 2-5 crits on a 19, stuns on a DC 25, chance on a DC 10, balance with a +1 attack. This is a bad weapon. I lack any real skills or talents to work anywhere impressive. Fair. An unconscious opponent is a... So does everyone, let me tell you that. An unconscious opponent is a quiet opponent. This weapon is a Bothan favorite designed to create opportunities. We got a Mandalorian Blaster, which is a 2-7, crits on a 20, balanced with a +1. Mandalorian Blaster, slightly more powerful version of the basic pistol common throughout the galaxy. We got a Sonic Pistol, which is a 1-4. Stabilizer Gauntlets is +2 to Dem. Advanced Stealth Unit. Some Giska Poison. Might as well buy some more Giska Potion. Buy out the store of +1 cards. We got a nice hair trigger. Get some -2. I think I actually did need a -2 Pazak, right? Let's get the -3s. Let's get the -4s. And we're Gucci. Now, if you want to know about the film history of Evil Dead movies, I can do that. Mostly the first film. So you can't really even do that. Boom, boom, boom. Karth would have just died, for the record. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
The sooner I get out of this dust bowl, the better.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it, you sweet places. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost?
I'm
like
just
this?
joshing with you, Maid.
Ground, what do you care?
I want to ask you a few questions if you have the
I
time.
don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick?
You're not much of a spokesperson for Zerka Corporation.
Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will.
Let's go back to my first question.
All right then, make it quick.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Nobody we brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining.
I'll tell you what I
potential
told
to
this
last
other
for
person.
years.
That's okay. I don't like
Garbage
me either.
ore,
I didn't
good for
say I
nothing.
didn't like you,
ever tried to
Maid.
sell someone garbage?
Aww.
There's mud in 3 systems now.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Good. I have a lack of business to attend
I'd
to.
give you a back pat, but I literally physically cannot because of distance and computers and technology not working like that. So just like imagine like a soft, friendly back pat, and there you go. Why would you bother a Jawa under Isis? Yours do not care for ours. Do you miss what we are taking? No. We that are taken, are some of your people missing? Is this interest? Not from your kind, though. Ease thinks otherwise. Speak to him if you're acting and protecting.
These Jawas sure aren't the trusting type, are they?
No doubt, with good reason.
Well, for once I'll agree with you.
You two agreed? Somebody mark this day down. Jawas are tired of giant speak. Might as well slave to Gafi, so you trade. But what is it that if no help is given? Alright, so. I love that we have 2 Beef flute players, a Twillic dancer, but also a Beef hologram player, because you know what? We can't afford 3 Beef flute players. There's this video store in Portland that, why am I reading from that side of the screen instead of the other side? That has an actual Jawa mask from one of the other movies. Portland, Oregon, not like the other 50 Portlands. That's fair, I was confused briefly. Okay then. Do we want to talk to Gandroff or Furco Nels? Fuck it, we're standing in front of Furco.
Well, fresh
To be
face
totally
to the game.
honest, I don't want to talk to either
I
of
wonder,
them.
would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis, my vice.
Oh no! I want to ask you some questions.
I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people to their business, and they leave me to mine. Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere, but if you want some recreation, I've cards ready to play.
Alright. You must have an opinion on what happened on Terrace.
Must I? An opinion would draw attention to myself.
I don't like
Sith
having
has shown what
opinions.
happens to things that
My only opinion is Bazak. Let's talk Bazak.
Ah, very good. Would you care to wager on a game?
I'll play. What's the wager?
Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry 50 credits. No bargaining now. This is
Time to
To be
do.
fair, I'll use my practice deck as well.
I
don't wanna scare you off.
fucking wish we could do fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Very good. Now, don't worry if I beat you too harshly. It is a learning
I
experience.
wish we were doing Yu-Gi-Oh instead of Pazak. If that was an option, I'd fucking cream this man. Let's go. There are a few ways to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. You see, one of the series... So, I've mentioned 2 series that I would love to start. There's actually kind of a third one that I would love to get into. Like, I would love to start a Terraria series, can't find anyone to do that. I'd love to start a D&D series, can't find anyone to do that. And I want to start a fucking... I want to do a... Oh, wow, that was just luck. That was just raw-ass fucking hanky-panky luck. I would love to start, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. To be fair, I haven't even tried to do that one, so...
Would you like to have another round?
Fuck,
Because I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game.
I'll play.
You have some rudimentary skills. I think I'll use my second best deck this time and up the stakes. 200 credits will be the wager. I trust you will have the money.
I'd plainly use to at Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had whatever online means of playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
You won't be so eager in a moment, I promise you.
Let's go +1. That was great. I'm losing harder than I did a mission. Hey, I beat her I beat her 1 in 20 attempts. So I agree. Eat a dick. Man, this guy is bad. I feel like I'm getting card sharped, though. Ooh. Ooh, he got lucky there. Okay.
Would you like to have
Boom!
That's only fair, after all. You have won against me twice, but I still think I can teach you a thing.
Alright. Do we want to go a third time, or do we fucking quit while we're ahead?
I usually only use this deck at tournaments, but I think you're worthy of it. Shall we say 500 credits on the outlay?
Why? What have you been hearing? I haven't heard any new whisperings.
Yes, well then, 500 credits on the line. Here we go.
Alright, this man is about to cheat. I'll go +3. I expected that. Okay, this is not great. Now I have to eat that one. Theoretically, we're tied, which means it's all about RNG, and I'm going to lose. That's good, actually. That ate a card. So we're up 1 card, and we tied on that. So that means I'm actually ahead. Verse to a 20. Up 1. Okay. Alright. I'm up 1. We're out of cards. It's straight up luck. And luck is my dump stat. Ass. Alright. Straight luck. Motherfucker!
Would you like to have another round? You did have 2 promising.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, you have proven quite the... I usually only use... Yeah.
I'll stand on an 18. God, he did that out of luck. Alright, we're gonna lose this round. I'd honestly, that's so bad I would forfeit if I could. Okay. See, the biggest, most frustrating part about Pazak is that the game just kind of fucks you over. Yeah, we're not gonna pull ourselves out of this one. We've lost. Yeah, yeah, I didn't think you had a +8, you fucking jackass. Oh, this is bad. I'll stand on a 17.
Would you like to have another? You did have...
Mm-hmm.
I usually...
Shut up. Money's no object. He fucking got a point out of luck again. Oh, this is frustrating. See, the problem with Pazak is there really isn't any, like, real strategy because the cards go 1 to 10. So it's not really like a it tries to be a strategy game, but the fact is you really just have to keep going until the RNG happens to be on your side. Even the, like, concept of the side decks is designed in a way that it's like, what cards you, like, you can't even, like, pick your specific cards. It's all about, like, see how he just double 10'd? Now, I have to go down a card just to match him. So the fact that it's, like, 1 out of 10, you don't even get to choose what cards you bring into it. Like, it is mostly a luck game. In fact, it's actually, in a way, it's actually kind of more of a luck game than fucking Blackjack. Because in Blackjack... The aces can be 1s or 10s? Or, sorry, they can be aces or 21s? Whereas this card just has flat 1s and 2s.
Would you like to have an...
Eat a dick and die. Is there a fucking Win Pazak cheat? It counts if I use a cheat, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. It counts. Yeah, I want an instant win button. Give it to me. There is a restart minigame sheet. But I'm not seeing a win minigame sheet. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? I'll stand on a 19. I did it. I was right to stand on a 19. I'll burn a card to go to 20. The game will fuck me if it comes to luck, though. Because the game gets more aggressive with its RNG, the harder the opponent's supposed to be. I don't like standing on a 19. At least we're up 2 cards. I'll go to 20. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is pretty good. 1 card in hand, up a point. I'll stand on a 17. See, that's fucking bullshit. He made it there with just flat points. Didn't even have to burn a hand card, and now I'm down. Fuck that.
Would you like to have a...
I'm gonna kill everyone on Tatooine. Personally kill you. Is there a fucking... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're fucking doing. There is a way to do this. Hold up. Damn it. Alright, let's fucking do this. I'll stand on an 18, but he can probably... Oh my god! Should I use a +4 to go for a 19? I'll stand on a 17. That's not great, though. No, that's a natural 18. That's not good. I have a bad hand is the problem, so even if though I got... Fucking... Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is such fucking bullshit! Eat a dick! Eat a dick! Eat my big fucking Sith dick! You fucking piece of shit!
I don't have any wagers. I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you losing. Stop by anytime.
Eat a fucking Sith cock, you dumb flues!
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris.
I was at Moda's, yes. Can I ask you a question or two?
Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
I'll ask about you and resign.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing
something
days
I used to know.
Gandalf is the name.
Is this the best place for racing?
Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Yeah. Always looked forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
What made Taris any different than here?
Oh, I don't want to get into that, miss. Let's just say that there was always someone at trackside rooting for me. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone.
How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
Well, can you tell me about the other racers?
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race.
Yeah, Nico is a cunt. What makes him different than the others?
I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. I think you know what I mean. When the wind decides to stop fighting, you felt it. I can tell by your times.
Let's see. Let's go back to my first question.
All right.
I'm out of questions. Goodbye.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Alright, I had absolutely no reason to go. I think you can talk to someone here and then, like, maybe get a way to get the pass to leave the city or something. I don't know. I think you don't have to agree to murder people. But I did. Vroom. I wish I had a lightsaber. I don't know what I would do with a lightsaber. Realistically, there is nothing useful about having a lightsaber. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to kick someone out of our party. Do we want to kick Karth out of our party or Bastila? The droid does not respond. It obviously needs extensive repairs. For all you know, it could have been lying in the desert for years.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
I'm not familiar with SciTech Corporation. What else do they make?
Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Doesn't Yuka question you about your reluctance to reveal your functions?
Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid.
Why are you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
Access to your memory is restricted?
Statement. Indeed. It is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive.
How do I know you'll be loyal once the restraining bolt is removed?
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities.
Look, I'm not saying you seem like you're about to go on a fucking murder rampage. But... why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and...
I thought they don't let droids in the cantina.
Mesh well.
There were no droids in the cantina, but this is also... they might not... I don't know if that was... that might be Mos Eisley, which doesn't exist right now. Let's go back to my previous question.
My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I...
We can try and bring him into the cantina if you want. We definitely need him in our party, because I think we need him to translate... I think we need him to translate, is the problem. So... so someone's got to get kicked out of the party. Probably Karth. You think I'd keep Karth with us because we're trying to get into his pants, but honestly I don't think Karth is going to have anything to say here. You mentioned battle in protocol. Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Let's go back to the previous question. Sell yourself, droid. Why would I need you?
Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat.
So you translate? I understand most languages well enough.
Extrapolation. Intuitive language comprehension? That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions.
Why would you be better than an armored battle droid?
Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target.
You're beginning to sound like an assassin.
Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners.
A droid like this doesn't usually have former owners that survived. Would be my guess.
Objection. My former owners are indeed alive, or at least I believe so, not having access to my memory. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid.
Fucking love HK.
Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me.
You don't sound very convincing.
Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled?
Alright, I'll see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know you talk to him about like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poor.
Well, personally, I think it would be moral to take this assassin droid away from this guy who has no idea what he's doing with it.
Should you purchase me, please?
I think it is our moral obligation to acquire this assassin droid, which can translate, which is capable of translating Pazak or no balls. We already did Pazak. We just did Pazak for like 30 minutes. I think it would be our moral obligation to take this kindly, law-abiding droid from this mechanic who has no idea what he's doing with them and also could be dangerous. What is this, a customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yukalaka. What do you have available in your shop? You're lucky to have... Oh, it's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People dialect, and also has some armor mails. Combat ready, perhaps? I have no idea what that link is, and I am not clicking it. What do you have in stock besides droids? Looking for a droid or swoop bike parts. Well, I may have a few things. Would you like to look at what's in stock? Let's see. It's a link to online Pazak. Let's play Pazak. I'm going to go ahead and pass on that, but thank you for the kindly offer. Alright, show me what you have. Alright. Alright. I'm looking for exotics, something called a star map. I deal mostly in swoop bike parts and droid maintenance. Maybe I heard Jawa mutter something about old things. But I could have misheard. They cover a very large areas when they scavenge. Aren't doing much right now. What is stopping the Jawas from scavenging? Again, I may have misunderstood, but I think some of the tribe mates are missing. I think they wanted help. I stay away from trouble, but if you're interested, there was a Jawa by the city gate. You'll need a droid to translate, though. I don't need a translator. I understand most languages fine. Really? The Jawas give me trouble. Say, maybe I can interest you in a multi-purpose droid. HK-47, very nice. Did the Jawas bring you this HK-47? No, they keep assembled or working units to sell themselves. They don't have them often, no place to store them. Mostly they bring in parts. There's an occasional antique, old blasters and the like. Tatooine has a few buried secrets. Alright, let me ask you a few questions about this K unit. Of course, let me say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find, anyway. Aren't, like, half of this game's party members droids? Literally 2 of this game's party members are droids. Half of this game's party members are Jedi. But they are most certainly not droids. You don't seem to like it very... you don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get like that when they go too long without a memory wipe.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. It may be a little eccentric, but it's stable. Why haven't you wiped its memory? I would have, but I can't seem to access any inner secrets. It's definitely built for security and built to last. At any rate, it claims it doesn't have access to its own memory core anyway. Could be telling the truth, hard to say. Why do I remember this game having a shit ton of droids? I have no idea. We have encountered 100% of this game's droid party members already. What does the HK-47 designation mean? Haven't got a clue. Doesn't match any protocol or utility standard. I assume it's a retired model. I'll tell you to ask the thing yourself, but it's pretty stubborn. Quality construction, though. Where'd you get the AK-47? HK-47. I acquired the droid from a friend that managed an off-world Zerka warehouse. It was a trade-in for a debt he owed.
And was this a droid of his own, or something stored in that warehouse?
He said no one will miss it. Might have been a surplus. Doesn't look like it was Zerka made, though. What functions have you tested? I haven't examined its programming, but I have made some observations. It was obvious protocol and translation skills, including Sand People dialects, apparently. Surprisingly, it also handles the weapons exceptionally well. I'd even say it's seen combat, but it won't tell. Stubborn thing, it needs to sell itself better. 2 moisture farmers have been in, but it just stood there. Alright, I'm interested. Let's talk price. Well, normally I'd give a discount because I hear you're a swoop racer like my brother, but times are hard right now. It's a very solid machine, in good shape. Can't let it go for less than 5,000 credits. Can I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit less. That was quick. Desperate to sell? No, not really, but the first figure was a little high. You never know. The occasional person bites right away. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower? Lower? How low are you expecting me to go? These are difficult times. The droid covered was a large one. I'm half tempted to go full force power. You will lower the price. I deserve it.
The force is not anything to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously.
Nah, we doing this.
Down the dark path.
I will lower my price. You are deserving 2,500, no lower. Drop the price or I'll see you dead! I kind of love going full fucking dark side about this. Like, I love the idea of just flipping my fucking shit right now. And we're doing it. I'm no fighter! Please, I need to make a living. I can't give the droid away.
That was totally uncalled for.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
25 is as close as I can go, I swear. Then that's what I'll pay. 2,500 credits. Fine, take the gate and go. I'll deactivate the restraining bolt when you take possession. And don't come back here. I'm not dealing with you ever again. Even if that thing lied about speaking Span people dialects or whatever else, I'm still out of fortune. Fucking worth it. I bet I'm still the most light side person in the party, too. Wow, that is actually a significant penalty. That was a lot of dark side points.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospect query.
Ah, fuck. I'm all the way back here. What's she all pissy about? If you do dark side route, she's a huge suck up. Bastila? She's not a huge suck up if you go dark side. Bastila's just watching you threaten the shopkeeper. Oh no, she's really upset. Alright. Unfortunately, we do have to rebuy all this shit, though. I believe I remember even less about this game than I thought it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know where you're getting that. Bastila is very disapproving of you going dark side. Can we use persuasion to get him go lower? I believe you actually would tell people this. Alright, 2,500 credits. Fine, alright, we're gonna do this dark side route. 2,500 credits then, I'll pay it. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let's just withdraw those credits. Hey, you weren't lying. Thank you very much. Just go over and talk with it. I'll deactivate the restraining bolt when you take possession. It's a good purchase, especially if it actually speaks Sand people dialect, like it said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. Alright, thanks, goodbye. Unfortunately, I have no desire to learn D&D rules. Isn't she one of the few party members who sticks with you as a Sith? No! Well, yeah, well, kind of. Very much, sort of. She gets kidnapped at the midpoint of the game.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master.
So, alright.
You will make adequate use of my
without getting too far into it, Bastila will stick with you if you go dark side. Kind of. But not light side. But the reason for this is related to her kidnapping. He should be a soldier, right? Computer... No, he has computer use, demolition, awareness, repair, security. Those are some good skills. Let's go 2 points into security use. Droid upgrade class 2. He has no business having a strength score that high. The problem is the game gives you such shitty base stat totals. Let's go let's go security 2. Level up. Skills. Let's try and get all of this to 6. Feats. He can't specialize in anything. So he is kind of better off going for, like, 2-weapon fight. The problem with it is, the more we're going, the more I'm realizing 2-weapon fighting is just the absolute fucking best. But let's spice it up a little bit. Let's not give him 2-weapon fighting. Let's give him rapid shot. Alright, now we're going to deck this fucker out. Alright, blaster rifles are his best ones. So let's look for rifles. Ion rifle. So right now we're at a 1-8, crits on a 19, which is bad. This is 1-6. Ion damage to droids. That's bad. We don't want that. Zelbar's bowcaster is 110. Let's see. D8. Ooh, 3 to 10, 1 to 4. That's fucking good. Jim Hogra's carbine. That's fucking strong. What about Jargon Cultist carbine? Ooh, 411 plus 2 damage. Crits at a 19 with a +3 modifier. So this is upgradable. So this is probably better with an upgrade. But right now, Jargon Cultist is probably the best. Disruptor is a D6, D6, D8. That's a heavy weapon, D8. Jargon Cultist assault rifles, 1-8 with a 1-6, crits on a 19, +3, upgradable. And Sith sniper rifle is a 2-9, crits on a 19. So right now, we're looking at Jargon Cultist carbine. No. Right now we're looking at Jomora Hogra's... Yeah, right now we're looking at Jargon Cultist carbine. And then we'll swap over to either Jomora Hogra's carbine or Jargon Cultist assault rifle later. But right now, this is what we're rocking. We're going to give this bad boy an energy shield, give him a shield disruptor, give him a stun ray. Let's go ahead, kick this fucker onto some droid heavy plating 2. Motion sensor, targeting computer for blaster focus, doesn't need that, doesn't need that, doesn't need... demolition 4 for Verbine. That's good. Give him a computer probe and give him a good old security probe. Now, I don't like we have shield disruptor and a stun ray. That doesn't seem accurate. It is unfortunate, but we have no new droids to show you. Things are very slow, but since you purchased that worn out at 4K, you get an excellent price as soon as I'm restocked.
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb.
You've gotten a little hostile there, droid, haven't you?
I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
Yes, well, just keep away from me then. I'm just an honest businessman. Hey. I want an advance... Oh, I should just buy, like, 5 of these. Okay, I'm done. Now we'll swap out his stun ray with an advanced stun ray. And the difference is... the DC. It goes from DC 15 to DC 20. Honestly, that's significant. I mean, like, don't hate on that. That's a good jump. That's pretty solid. All right, everyone. You know what time it is. It's time to not end the stream. You thought we were going to end the stream, but guess what? We don't... It's not time. Oh my god. This is a save on Dantooine. There's actually still time left in the stream. We have like 40 minutes before we have to actually end.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Oh, yeah. Here we fucking go. What the shit?
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
Alright. What if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
No, yeah. It's... that actually had to get, like, retconned into being a force kick because that's a very famous shot. He basically force pushed him with his foot. I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
All right. Alright, so basically, you see these lines right here. Because this is just a big fuck you desert, if you go past this, I think either you explode with a landmine, danger, turn back, or you end up getting kicked back to the beginning, or you die in a desert. Like, something happens. A vast expanse of desert stretched before you, with no markers or any indication of life. It would be a death trap for entering wandering aimlessly. Okay, see, I knew they don't let you. The problem is these kind of stick out at odd angles at places, so you can end up getting trapped in dialogue boxes.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I fucking love it.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Could you... Hey, I remember you. You're the young lady from Faz's club. Talk about answered prayers.
What happened here?
Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
You don't seem too concerned about what triggered this.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think?
I actually have to agree with this man. This is excessive. You sit back and let your droids do the hunting?
You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued.
It just doesn't seem very sporting.
You're beautiful, but not too bright. I hunt to make a living. Other hunters talk about honor, but they still sell their trophies.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty
Fastala!
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help.
He's here to translate sand people. Alright, I'll try to help. Hold on.
Just access each droid's repair interface.
So you can, by the way, as one would expect in this game, murder the fuck out of him. You know what other later BioWare games are missing? You know what other later BioWare games are missing that this game had? You can't be a complete fucking scumlord. Like, let's be clear. In Mass Effect, you're kind of a galactic hero. Even if you're a dickhead renegade player, you're still a galactic hero, right? Even in Dragon Age Origins, you're still kind of the hero. What other later BioWare games miss that this game had is, you can like, the amount of bad person this game lets you be is fucking comical. Like, there are few games that let you be as comically evil as this game. Like, if you want, you can just roleplay a fucking supervillain. Alright. Play back a special message from Marlene.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Alright, status of total battle droid group. This unit is one of 4 linked droids of similar type. Group use status by unit KX-12A. Energy governor out of alignment. Error. Introduced by Slimeball must die subscript. Group status by unit. Weapon heat displacement. Error. Error. Introduced by Slimeball must die subscript. KX-12C. Primary motivators offline. Error. Introduced by Slimeball must die subscript. And X-12D. Target acquisition failure. Introduced by Slimeball must die subscript. Alright, get system specifications. KX-12 hardware offers firepower and stability with unparalleled access to the system functions. A battle droid group modified with custom coding allows for excellent problem solving and tactics. Caution, malicious code may cause malfunction. Alright, let's access system status and repair functions. Let's automatic repair. System's returning to normal, and exit. That's one down.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure...
Alright, automatic repair. That's 2 droids down. A vast experience. See what I'm saying about the markers? And now we've jumped halfway across the planet.
Anyone out there?
Yeah, feed a fucking fat chode, you fucking chode eater. And last one. Done.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. Now, my dear lady, I must see to your reward. Will, earthly delight suffice? I suppose not. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
That'll be fine. Good luck.
Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back.
No, she's gone.
Back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Alright, we did it! What? I love how you save that guy's life and you don't even get good guy points. It's just like, why'd you save him? He was awful. I care about being a good guy, game. Even if you don't. Wow, I have a lot of race bonds. A small group of sand people ambush you. Boom! Force lightning, bitch! I'm the good guy! Unlimited power! Wait, is that from Star Wars?
You cannot win.
Oh, looks like my, mod isn't actually working, because they didn't drop any clothes. That's disappointing. A lot of sand, indeed. Alright, that's actually good. I don't want to, like, go too far past the sand crawler, because I want to make sure we get the whole area. Oh no, a small group of sand people are ambushing me. Yo, that dude lived that. That's crazy.
There, take that.
They're also not, like, dropping their sticks is the problem. Like, they're not dropping their clothes or their sticks. Oh no, 3, whatever will you do? I wonder if they're not dropping their sticks because they're not supposed to drop their sticks, or if they're not dropping their sticks because the mod that's supposed to be spawning clothes is failing to spawn clothes, and also not allowing them to spawn sticks because their inventory is changed. Oh no, a small group of sand people are ambushing me. Is that like a bird? I didn't know there were birds on Tatooine. What kind of weird fucking Tatooine bird is that? Yeah, they're not dropping anything. That's weird. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot I had force powers. Oh no! Another group of sand people. Like, see, this is why I went on that space racist rant last time. This is fucking ridiculous. All I'm doing is walking. Because honestly, using night speed usually takes more time to set up than I need to go through the distance. It's just, it so happens that in this specific circumstance, it's more practical to use night speed because the desert's so big. There's also a cheat just called Turbo, which also does the exact same thing. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little weary about cheating for speed bonuses because I don't know if it'll just set my character's movement speed or if it changes all animation speeds. And if it changes all animation speeds, it might very well crash my fucking game. I mean, at Last Planet it was Mandalorians. Okay, but Mandalorians were like raiders that existed in small camps. Couldn't take 10 steps on Dantooine without getting harassed by Mandalorians. It was Krathhounds, mostly. It was more of a Krathhound issue. Mandalorians had, like, small encampments, and I was kind of going looking for them. And the Krathhound problem was being caused by a certain someone living on my ship. Johani. Alright, so, here's the thing. I managed to kill, like, 6 groups of sand people, and not once did I need to reload the game in order to fix the movement chip bug. I kill one fucking rad, and I already need to fix it. Oh no, it's a small group of sand people! Here's the thing, also, about, like, Mandalorians. Mandalorians will have a fucking dialogue with you, right? The sand people just roll the fuck up and are like, alright, we gonna throw some hands now.
The Force fights with me! So be it!
And like, see, I can move again. I don't know what, so it looks like, that's the weird thing then. It actually looks like it's being triggered by specific enemies. Like, I thought it was triggered by the area, but it seems to be triggered by certain enemies. Which means there's probably a way to avoid this happening. Or I can just save and reload the game.
Let's make this quick.
Every time the problem comes up. Like I just did! If I'm doing this many saves and quick loads, I should actually, like, hard save somewhere. Let's do a save on Yavin. Anyway, yeah, Mandalorians can at least have a fucking dialogue. Sand people just try and kill you all the time. Only good sand person is a dead sand person, is all I'm saying. Ain't never been no positive contribution to society done by a sand person. So, okay, so we helped that guy with the battle droids, and now there are just raids everywhere. That man really did just overhunt them with his fucking battle droids.
speak with the captain. He's the only officer we've got left. You should speak with the captain. He's the only officer we've got left.
All right, let's talk.
Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second.
I was not expecting that accent.
Hold that on our own against another wave of them.
You miners are cowards! A single attack wiped you out? Okay, no, that's insane. I would assume this was done by sand people?
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
You know, asking the real fucking questions right now. Yes! More sand people! Yes! More sand people! I'm still kind of upset we're not getting the Gothy sticks, though.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I have other questions about the desert.
I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters.
Do you know anything about the sand people?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress.
That's actually hilarious.
I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead.
The sand people are using turrets?
They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me. Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try. Did the come?
I've agreed to try and stop the sand people.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect. You'll have to. Yeah.
Thanks. I guess I'm lucky to be alive. No more of this for me, that's for sure. They should all be wiped out, every last one of them. Thanks for your help. There's no more of those animals out there. They should all be wiped out, every last one of them.
Yes, see? Thank you. Normalize killing all sand people. Oh, finally I leveled.
Yes?
Go, Pastilla. Now, what I need is... a feat. Because if I get a feat, I can remove this mask on my face. Ah, I didn't get a feat. Damn it. Alright. Powers. I can go night speed, but I don't need night speed because it doesn't double my movement speed any further than the one I currently have, and I don't think it has a higher cooldown timer either. Nah, it's just 36 seconds both. Not a high enough level for Force Storm. So we could go Drain Life or Death Field. That would be fun. Could go Force Breach. I like Insanity, not bad. Slow, Affliction, Plague. Wound, Choke, Kill. But this only works against one target. So let's instead go with Drain Life. Yeah, let's go Drain Life. We're level 12. We could get Force Kill. Force Choke is such a fucking iconic ability. What even is this? Choke for 6 seconds, inflicting damage equal to half the target's maximum vitality. If the target makes a Fortitude save versus DC 5 plus attacking character's level plus the Wisdom and Charisma score, it's literally impossible to do that. They are not choked, but instead suffer damage equal to the attacking character's level. This doesn't work on droids. So basically, the Force Kill does half their damage over 6 periods of time. Straight up, the DC is impossible to make. Yeah, let's go Drain Life, because I want to get to Death Field. Alright, so that's half the desert. That's the eastern sand dune. That's the Sand People territory. I wouldn't be surprised if it says something like, you have no reason to go to the eastern sand dune or something. Ooh, an average frag mine. Alright. Okay, Maid, if you're still here, you were completely right about the mines. I just forgot about this part. To be fair, I identify mines more with, I identify the mines more as, like the Sith Dreadnought. I don't need to go to the Eastern Sand Dune right now. Than I do with Tatooine, but I guess there is a good amount of Tatooine mines. This game just loves mines. That is a lot of Sand People. That is like a not small amount of Sand People.
Anyone! Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Yo, that bomb's got a sexy voice. We got you good now. Squee! We did a good ambush. You better pay, maybe 500 now. You die otherwise. And if I refuse to pay you anything. This isn't tough to figure out. You know you don't pay, we bury you here. Yeah, out in the sand. Perhaps I could persuade you not to do this? What? Why would we stop? You look pretty weak now. We got you good. If you... If you let me go, I'll tell others how I was... No, we're not promising that. You'll let me go. You got what you came for. We got, you now. We got what we wanted. Yeah, we sure did. Gurk, they didn't give us nothing. Shut up. We got what we wanted now. That's how it works. Yeesh. Snort. There's an article saying Republicans are trying to take your porn. They actually kind of are. I don't remember what state it was, but it was it Utah, where you now need to like provide a picture of your photo ID in order to visit an 18+ porn site. And I think it was Pornhub that once that law passed, they're just like, "Hi, you live in Utah. We're not making this site available to Utah people because we're not collecting photo IDs." And then immediately the next day, the #1 searched term on fucking Utah's internet was VPN. Look, alright, I have a lot of problems with the Democratic Party, right? But here's the thing. Sometimes Republicans just kind of border on being, like, cartoon villains. Like, it's ridiculous. Wow, that is a lot of sand people. What the fuck even was that? Where did that ice come from? Who did that? That man just fucking appeared out of no... Hey, we got a Gothian stick and... Oh, so the mod does work. I'll never forget when I watched South Park's episode on Mormons, and I thought, lol, they can't be exactly what they believe, and then I looked up, it's exactly what... Hey, we got some bantha fodder. I actually remember bantha fodder is for a purpose, and I do not remember what that purpose was. But I have plenty of it, so we're fine. Whatever it was for, I have it. Okay, so we could go directly to Sand People territory, but we're actually going to go to the eastern sand dunes first. The game is about to be like, you have no reason to go this way. Okay, so a line of dialogue is supposed to come up being like, why the fuck are you trying to go this way? The game was just like, no. It wasn't even giving me a reason. It was just like, nah. Alright, so our goal is to free the Jawa slaves. That's our goal. Our goal is to free the Jawa slaves. We have no other objectives. I actually genuinely do not care if Zerka gets mad at us. One thing coming to PS5 I actually want. I have been tempted by a recent announcement, I will admit. Oh, believe me, the thing I am tempted by is also not a new idea. The Eastern Dune Sand Sea. But there are signs that people have passed this way. No, it just got faster every time.
Ready.
I'm here.
Metal Gear Solid Trilogy, I saw that and went, hey, cool, I'll buy that. Ah, fuck, it's only PS5. There is a Metal Gear Solid Trilogy. You can get the entire collection of, like, all of the main games for PS3.
Master?
I'm here.
Like, if you're trying to get, like, just, like, solid 1, 2, and 3, you can get all that for PS3. Is it? Is it expensive? I got it for, like, I don't know, like 20 bucks, but I guess that was when the PS3 was a relevant console. I'm actually surprised to hear it went up so far in price. I also have the exact same collection for PS2. I have probably bought more copies of every single Metal Gear game than any other game. I definitely own more copies of Metal Gear than any other game. Although I own a comical amount of San Andreas copies also. Jesus Christ, 120? Wow.
Master?
Should we change our clothes to... these are the intricate robes of Sand People Warrior. They seem to be in good condition. Might allow the wearer to superficially appear to be a member of the Sand People species.
I'm here.
Yes, we look exactly like a sand people. No one will be fooled. I mean, everyone will be fooled. I haven't replayed Twin Snakes in fucking forever. I was just thinking about how I need to replay Twin Snakes. I was literally thinking about that last night. I know that with the digital, because I have the digital copy of Metal Gear Solid on PS3, what you have to do is you like hit the home button and it'll pull up a bunch of emulation options, and then one of the emulation options lets you change your controller port. It's a little awkward, but it gets the idea across. Oh no, a toilet corpse. Alright. We will now infiltrate Sand People headquarters. We are going to be super, super stealthy. They won't even know we're there. I'm reminded that I can just turn invisible, like at any moment. Oh no. Super, super stealthy. In Expanded Universe, at the furthest part of the timeline, which was the Star Wars Legacy comics, the main Sith Lord at the time was Darth Krayt, who was a Sand Person Sith Lord. According to Goldiger, there was in fact a Tusken Jedi. Yeah, he's probably the one that turned into a Sith Lord. Alright. 3, 2, 1. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna be honest. I always, like, even when I'm playing light side, I feel bad about not killing all of the sand people. The Sand People warrior has obviously recognized you and is astounded that you're here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but it is ineffective at close range.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
I love you, HK. Why can you understand, but I can't?
Cautionary. I am unsure, Master. Now is not the time for speculation, however. I will attempt to address your question later.
Tell them we're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Well, to be fair, they greet most outsiders by shooting at them. Apologize for being here, say we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
To be honest, so would I. Though you can't seem to understand him, Sand People Chieftain tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders, like a racist.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Why are you able to speak with Sand People when I can't?
Extrapolation. I understand that you are force-sensitive, Master, but I lack sufficient...
I love how I'm just offended.
Hypothesis. Perhaps your ability does not take the place of actual language study when the subject is out of the ordinary. Or perhaps the Sand People confuse your ability because they actively refuse to communicate with most outsiders. I have no data.
All valid questions, but also I speak 30 languages, and I think it is entirely valid that tribal warrior clans on some shitty desert planet is a language that would not be covered in the 30 languages I know. Like, I feel like most fucking polyglots don't speak, like, Aboriginal Australian. It's totally valid. Tell me I want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet.
That's very stupid.
He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Ask what he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
The attacks must stop altogether.
Translation. Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continually desecrate their most reverential customs. This will always demand a response, an attitude I can respect. Protocol. From his perspective, a reduction is already a large step. It is doubtful you will get agreement on much more than that.
Tell him we'll get his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Alright. Let's put on our clothes. You know, it might actually just be faster to just travel. Sand People Warrior ignores you. Seems the presence here is barely tolerated. Yeah, you know what? We might as well just fast travel back to Anchorhead. There's no reason to not do that. Like, there's no reason to walk, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, it's been very long, dear, but aren't you Bastila, Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in your eyes. My, how you've grown.
Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
The Sand People. I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before. Well, before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just want to ask if your mother's condition has improved since I last saw her.
Condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I just thought. I assumed that she found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, but your mother's very ill. She told me she didn't say anything about your father, however. I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here on Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You really should go see her, considering her condition. I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
I have stolen from this pouch. This has become my item. I need to look up where Griff is in this game, because I don't want to miss anyone's like companion quest. I don't want to miss Lena or... Oh. Griff is apparently found on Tatooine, so we do need to swap into mission at some point. I feel like in every planet, we should just, like, briefly swap through every character just to try and trigger everyone's quest. The human woman. I'm outraged at her arrogance. You, do all your species place yourself on such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature. I swear, Helena must be your word for a pit ranker. Helena? Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her? Human wouldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled on the canyon like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone could stop her attitude, so she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
Try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. Yeah, we should do a jump. We should use every character. We should swap into them. We should walk around like the main city. Just try and trigger any companion quests we have. I could also do the easier thing and look up if someone has a companion quest here, or we'll do it the hard way.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I want to ask about our agreement.
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner.
There may be a non-violent solution to this.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again.
All right, then.
Very well. Farewell.
I love that, like, the Zerg have made it clear they are not interested in peaceful siege on Sand People. They want you to kill them all. Indeed. What do you have available for purchase? Was there something specific you're looking for? You seem like you're looking for unique things. Do you have moisture evaporators? I may, but it's not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture former. What do you need them for? To exchange with sand people to stop their attacks. Ah, exactly the kind of appeasement Zerka Corporation doesn't like to support their policies. I like it. Well, I have two of the finest evaporators that Zerka produces. Of course, they only produce one model right now. Price is $400 for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when they link together. I'll take moisture evaporators for $400. Fine, fine. I assume you'll handle the deployment. They're surprisingly light. Pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Fuck yes. We are gonna light side this shit. I want you to be clear. We are gonna do this as light side as possible. But the problem is the sand people are testy. If you like try and like acquire an item from them, or when we're gonna talk to the storyteller, we're gonna ask him as many questions as we can, and one of these questions is gonna piss him off. He's gonna aggro, and we're gonna end up committing genocide. It's gonna happen. Be prepared for that. So we're gonna try and do all we can to get as many light side points as we can before the inevitable genocide. Like, the odds of me leaving Tatooine without having murdered every single sand person that I could possibly find is like 2% maximum.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for him.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure?
Bastila is, yeah, she's wearing a Jedi Knight uniform.
I think I would look for you if I wasn't sure.
Unless you're talking about her mom.
Great dragon,
in which case, I think she's just wearing Tatooine-appropriate clothing.
So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human. And the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
All right. I do want to talk a little bit more to Helena.
Back already? How do you even...
I don't have the holocron, if that's what you're asking.
Then what are you waiting for? Go find it.
Yeah, no, she's just wearing classic Tatooine clothes. Luke wore something really similar in New Hope. Okay. I'm gonna talk to these two.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
She certainly seemed to upset you.
I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously,
I would not have been surprised if it did.
My father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside you just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so
We're kind of due for a crash
I don't
anyway.
want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going. How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother.
Why didn't you ask about her sickness?
I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick.
Why would she lie about it?
Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman who pushed my father into doing what she wished.
You sound bitter.
Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. All my training and it comes back so quickly. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going. How can I help?
You don't think we should look for the holocron?
We have more important things to do. Still, my father is dead. Just because we find the holocron doesn't mean I have to give it to her.
Why do you think she wants it so badly?
Father recorded all his personal thoughts in that holocron, even when I knew him. Having it would be like having him with you. I don't see why she deserves it, however. She drove him to his death. I loved him, and I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
You keep it for yourself?
I don't know. Part of me would keep it just so she didn't get it. I don't like that part of me. I would have thought my Jedi training would have put me past this kind of pettiness. I wish it...
You know, this is kind of interesting, because you've seen a little bit of cracks in, like, Bastila. I think you kind of do it throughout the whole game, but you see little cracks in Bastila's Jedi armor. You do gotta remember, like, despite her, like, training and her battle meditation, she is, and her combat experience, fuck, she fought Revan, for Christ's sake, she is a Padawan.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I would like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your straining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So, I can restore your memory?
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required.
Normally, my repair skill's not high enough to actually do this.
Would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of
but
any
right now,
programming system
I have like a 99 in repair, so I'll definitely be able to do it. Excuse me. So you're saying that your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master. But there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Tell me what you can, then.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
An assassin?
Caution. Shh, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
I won't tell anyone.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
Has that function been used a lot?
Answer. I have no way of knowing that, Master. My memory has been deleted, remember?
Good point. Is there any way I can repair you?
Answer. The deep conjecture. It is possible.
So you're saying that your memory might just come back? No. How do I go about restoring part of your memory? I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying I'm inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
I happen to be very good at what I do.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, let me hear it.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
This man, is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
Why? What happened?
Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait, tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired.
Holy shit!
So that is, my former
he just straight up busted the entire protocol.
Was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he just set you upon his own company?
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him?
Objection. Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and destroyed my invisibility protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
Well, it was his own fault.
Statement. I was only doing as I was told, Master. I would have told the human the proper codes to deactivate my protocol, had he asked. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Didn't they know what you'd done?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Because he repairs HK-47 has a permanent +2 to his... That's fucking fire. Are you kidding me? So we're actually just going to go back to the ship. What I basically want to do is I want to walk up to the gate, walk back to the gate, just see if that triggers anything. Because if anything is going to trigger on this planet, it's going to be an anchorhead. But we're probably going to enter into the ship. And then we're going to go with HK. Because next time we're going to repair the fuck out of him. I wasn't expecting Tatooine to end up being this long, but it looks like Tatooine is going to... It looks like we're going to spend, I would say, a minimum of 2, maybe even 3 more streams on Tatooine. As small as Tatooine seems, we have a solid 2-3 more streams left on this place. But I also think we got our final party member other than Jolie Bendo. Who we will get in Kashyyyk. So, or Kashyyyk, or whatever. Ha! Look at the little Giska. Ah, they're adorable. Alright, a Rubik crystal is a +1/+1. A diamond crystal is a +3. A sigil crystal is a... No, okay. Rubik crystal is a +1/+1. Let's go with a diamond crystal for a +3 to attack. That doesn't actually do any additional damage, but it'll mean we'll always hit. Which, we were already going to always hit. So it's not helpful. But with that, we're actually going to go ahead and call the stream because it's past stream time. Like, it's way past stream time, honestly. But I was having fun, so we kept going. But yeah, no, we do need to cut it. What day is it? It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. So we'll have one more stream tomorrow. Alright, hopefully everyone had a good time. I've been Sacrabalic, your Envoy of Hope. This has been KOTOR. You know the deal. Bye-bye.